The effort at empowering rural communities for sustainable development through the Community and Social Development Project CSDP are paying off immensely in Niger State. As a state government agency, the Niger State Community and Social Development Project was established by a state law on March 26, 2009, in agreement with the funding partners, the federal government and World Bank, and published on the Niger State Legal Notice number 26. Since then, it has been technically operational in the state through a board headed by Alhaji Muhammad Ahmad Kwantagora, who oversees our affairs in terms of overall policy formulation, implementation, and budgeting, in line with the project development objective, which is to sustainably increase access by poor people to improved social and natural resources, infrastructure services, particularly the internally displaced and vulnerable groups throughout Niger State in particular and Nigeria in general.
We monitor project implementation so as to see that, of course, it is being done as a plan in terms of quality of the job and what have you. Not only that, the vulnerable group also will do have an oversight function on their activities. The whole essence is to ensure that what is being expected, the output being expected, and of course the implementation plan goes according to plan. And the likely output is going to be good, is going to be as expected.
The CSDP implementation is based on financing agreement between the International Development Association IDA of the World Bank, the federal government of Nigeria, and Niger State's government. Under the additional financing agreement, the state is required to contribute a minimum of 50 million naira annually as counterpart contribution, while in the parent CSDP, the state government contributed 100 million naira. So far, the state government has released a total sum of 460 million naira as counterpart contribution to enable the agency support micro-project implementation by communities across the state.
This no doubt shows that there is wide need for funding support at the community level using the community-driven development approach, where the community people themselves are in the driving seat. They tell what they want to do, they handle the resources themselves. The funding is coming to them as grants.
The board has always been up and doing, especially in getting the counterpart funding from the state. It's not been easy. We know the state is challenged, bedeviled with a lack of fund, but even then we do our best to ensure that the counterpart funding is released from the government.
Of the 25 local government areas of Niger State, 23 have enjoyed the intervention of CSDP in the areas of education, water, health, transport, rural electrification, and socio-economic development. Appreciable results have been recorded in all these sectors.
CSDP, as the name connotes, is Community and Social Development Project. It's a social intervention project, and it adopts what we call the community-driven development model. That is where communities put at the driver's seat. They are the ones that will initiate, plan, part finance, and monitor their own micro project of their choice.
Since its inception in 2009, the CSDP has constituted and trained 365 Community Project Management Committees, CPMC, who are in charge of project formulation, implementation, and monitoring at the community level.
Add transport, add transport.
Da komi yana ciki saboda haka wannan shine kundin tsarin aikin ku a wannan karkara ta ku.
Insha Allah mun za mu yi amfani da training wanda aka yi man.
We will have this opportunity for this training to utilize the project, to assist us the way we can do the project, and we thank the governor of Niger State.
CSDP has built the capacity of 15 staff of relevant MDAs in the state and 215 staff of the 23 local governments intervening. The agency has approved 427 micro projects, out of which 298, representing 70%, has been completed.
Whatever the community decides, based on requests, officially, formally written to the agency will now send staff that are well trained to meet with the communities on what we call public rural appraisal, that is PRA. It is in that process that the community are guided to come up with their needs. And whatever is the need of the community, they are expected to provide what we call counterpart community contribution of 10% of the total cost of the micro project, while the project will now advance the 90%.
Following this success story recorded between 2009 and 2014, the federal government of Nigeria proceeded to seek and obtain additional financing from the International Development Association (IDA) of the World Bank Group in order to further support project implementation throughout Nigeria. The additional financing started in 2016 and was designed to wind up in June 2020, but was extended to September 2020 because of the COVID-19 pandemic.
It's always good once money is being spent in a place, you see the outcome of that job. And this is exactly what the community have shown us here. So let them pray for the continuity. If there is continuity of the project, definitely this community will enjoy. But it's ending in June.
In this period under review, the agency has disbursed a total sum of 1,171,692,856 naira 11 kobo to communities and groups. Out of the total sum disbursed, 1,020,160,051 naira 12 kobo was for community micro project implementation, while 151,532,804 naira 99 kobo was for vulnerable groups. These funds cut across the following sectors: health sectors, 293,233,074 naira 98 kobo; education, 318,274,259 naira 65 kobo; water, 207,425,074 naira 33 kobo; transportation, 173,264,771 naira 58 kobo; power, 132,649,867 naira 15 kobo; social economy, 18,677,966 naira 72 kobo; and environment, 8,266,592 naira 88 kobo.
There's what we call the poverty map. That is the poverty ranking of the local government areas that was approved by the state government and the World Bank. That usually is what is guiding us on the local government where to intervene every year. That map provides the ranking of the poorest local government in order of which one is the poorest and which one is the next. And the poorest here is in terms of availability of social infrastructures, such as schools, potable drinking water, transportation, that is feeder roads, power, that is electricity, and what have you. It is based on that now we are expected to intervene in a local government. And then in a community, we don't just intervene because the project is, as I said earlier, is community driven. That is, the request has to come from the community. So in the local government we are intervening, the community now will put in their request. So what we do when we intervene in a local government, now we sit, because we have a desk office at every local government. So what we do is to now also sit and now also rank the poorest of the poor community in that local government. And based on that, we also now, that is what is guiding us to intervene.
At the end of the fourth quarter of 2019, when the evaluation study was conducted, Niger State CSDP had approved a total of 173 community development plans, CDPs, out of which 108, representing 63%, has been fully completed.
There is high need for funding support to poor people in our local government, because concentration of development seems to be in urban areas. Meanwhile, what the rural communities need and what we are giving is just 10 million naira per community development plan or group development plan. And this goes a long way to assisting them to build primary schools, to provide water for them, to build rural roads, bridges, access, markets, natural resources conservation. These are wonderful initiatives, and we are hoping that this will be adopted by the nation, by the federal government, by the state government, so that CDD, using CDD as an approach, could help in alleviating poverty at the rural level in poor communities.
The agency has funded the construction of health centers, and no fewer than 50 communities have benefited in this sector. These include Shata Sabo in Shiro local government area, Galma in Mariga, and Nagia in the Dati local government area.
We thank God that in this nowadays we can able to proud, yes, what CSDP are done in this community, our great-grandchildren, they come and meet the story or the history.
Immunization section biyu ne, akwai abin da ake kira outreach, bi ma'ana wanda za ka yi ta cikin gari ku yi, akwai abin da muke kira peace wanda muke yi a nan cikin asibiti. But total, muna isa mun 300 children immunized at any section.
Still on the health, staff quarters were constructed in Tungan Salama and Angwanjaye in Agwara local government area, Salapai in Muya local government area, Biramafun in Bako local government area, Magauta, Maikomo, and Rafin Karma in Kwantagura local government area. Likewise, some existing health centers were renovated in Sinsi in Gurara local government area, Konkoso in Bargu local government area, Sheti in Makwa local government area, and Mulo in Mashegu local government area.
Murna mu ya kasa, muna da murna da godiya sosai yanda muka ga asibitin nan. Ya zama muna kamar an kawo mana ma a kofar gida ne, kana fita gida kai kana shiga asibiti. Muna da godiya sosai.
In socio-economic sector, skill acquisition centers were constructed in Wando and Mamba, all in Magama local government area, Ketso in Makwa local government area. A community information center was constructed at Hamdallahi in Lapai local government area. A town hall was constructed in Bangbang, Edati local government area, and Matane in Mashegu local government area.
Nan su women center ne muna aikin saƙa ne da ɗinki. To muna saƙa rigan sanyi ne da cardigan da rigan yara. Kuma muna saƙa setin yara, riga da wando da shawal complete muna saƙa shi 7,000, 6,000. In empty ne ordinary muna saƙa 3,000.
Ina yin ɗinki na atamfa riga da zani. Ana ɗinki wani wuri 1,500 mun zo muka yi rangwami. Muka yi jika 6, wani shi lokaci jika 6 da rabi. Don kowane ɗinki dai da abin da ya ƙunsa.
About 55 communities within the state have enjoyed the intervention of CSDP in the education sector, either a block of 3 classrooms, office and store, or a block of 2 classrooms, office and store with VIP toilets have been built in the following communities: Konkoso in Bargu local government area, Madara Sabwa, Rafin Karma in Kwantagura, Pelemi in Lapai local government area, Magba, Gbara, and Pachita, all in Mokwa local government area. Kaboji, Matane, and Malo in Mashegu local government area, Kura Farao and Galma in Mariga, Twasha in Mokwa, and Majidu in Kacha local government area.
Bayan mun zaɓa muka je muka shiryar da dukkan abubuwan ka'idojin da za mu shirya, sannan CSDP ta shigo ta bamu kuɗi da kanmu muka fara gina kanmu makaranta. muka gina 3 classroom da office da store.
A wannan dai anguwan zama kawai ake yi babu makaranta. Sai Allah da ikonsa bisa ga taimakon da suka yi mana muka samu makaranta.
In the power sector, the intervention of the CSDP through Rural Electrification Project has increased the quality of the lives of the people of the following communities: Patagi, Kochita, and Danchuta in Lavun local government area, Mambe in Dache Audu in Kacha local government area.
When we were given the first tranche, we were able to do the work diligently using the money given to us. We came to the second tranche, and Alhamdulillah, we also got 99.9% of the usage of the second tranche. We also got the last tranche, and Alhamdulillah, we also used the money judiciously as we were reporting step by step to CSDP. So, at the project of the electrification, we were able to give it a 99.9% completion.
So kwa jinjin lokpa so ko mu la lokaci mu ge mu biye gige lokaci wa ja ni so ku biye gige ijebo a ciga haida shin shugaban kasa ijebo be etuna loyi ne sarai ijebo iyeji.
Through the water sector intervention of the CSDP, up to 57 communities within the states now have access to clean drinking water. 3 hand-pump boreholes were drilled in Awu, Shiroro, 3 in Nawadota, and 2 in Wagu in Gura local government area, 2 in Magauta and Madara Sabwa, while 4 each in Ragadawa and Babandogo, Yalwa Usale, all in Kwantagura local government area.
Ijebo soko jabo be pampu na la be ayine pa ina icheji wala amagba na idan mo to gie iji to ba iji idebo ewo mo tun daga na ya ifitila nana idebo ewo mo eyi iga kun fonta
yeji ebo soko ifa engbon kapa ina idenu chi ba to na yela lo pa amagba ni egi iji yawo mo bona kafi alo makanta na yela ji wala amagba ni gaskiya yawo mo bi enu ne.
Usually, women are the receiving side because they are the receiving side. They go to rivers maybe for a long distance before they fetch water. But this agency have deemed it fit, and it has brought a sort of the source of water near to the women. So you see, it has reduced her labor, and it has even brought glory to that community. You talked of health.
Also, 3 motorized boreholes were drilled in Busugi, Matindaya, and Bango, all in Boso local government area. 4 motorized borehole in Bere, Wawa in Bargu local government area. 2 motorized in Egungpa in Age local government area. 2 motorized borehole in Bangban Nagya and Tama, all in Edati. 2 motorized borehole in Tashanjirgi and Fugagi in Wushishi local government area, Shata Sabo in Boso local government area, 1 solar power borehole in Basawa, Gwadan in Kwantagura local government area, Tusha in Boso local government area, Tanapa and Pakiko in Makwa local government area, Dangana, Lapai local government area, Mulo in Mashegu and Salapai in Muya local government area.
Mu wahala da ruwa sosai kuma Allah ya kawo lokaci yanzu da an kai mana wanga famfo mun ji daɗi mun farin ciki ruwa ya wadata yanzu da gurbi muke zuwa rahi waccan famfo kuma an wahala ana bugawa ba ruwa to gashi an gina mana wanga mun wadata yanzu da diyanmu da matanmu muna cikin jin daɗi mun gode mun farin ciki sosai Allah ya saka muku da alheri.
Wani godiya za ka ma gwamnati?
To a isan mashi da godiya ina godiya 1000 da jama'a mun gode kwarai 1000 ya isan mashi da godiya. Abubakar Sani Bello ina mai godiya bisa ga abin da muka samu Allah ya ɗaukaka shi, Allah ya ƙara mai daraja, Allah ya ƙara mai girma. Mun gode, mun yi farin ciki. Ne mai unguwan Tungarimi, na gode. A yi san mashi da gaisuwa, Sani Bello, na gode.
About 20 deplorable community feeder roads were rehabilitated and culverts constructed so as to improve access to these and other communities. They include Yakudi, Dakmanchi in Lavun local government area, Madalo and Mazakari in Magama local government area, Naringu, Lioji, Maikomo and Ungulu Meira all in Kwantagura local government area, Mekuji, Dagbaji, Evuti, Pelemi and Mayaki all in Lapai local government area, Tama in Edati, Mangba, Sheti, Putagi in Makwa local government area.
We have it when the bridge was completed. And they came many people like places like Bete, Labeji, Wabi, Guzan. They came, they looked at it. We started using it. We, the people of the community, we started using it, started following it with vehicle. Gradually, people from those areas, particularly Labeji, Guzan, Wabi, Yelua, Bete, Wupo, they now leave all the routes they are following to Mokwa and Kudu and Bokani. They diverted to this our road and start. So this road now is serving as a major road.
Waɗi shine gaskiya na ji daɗin wannan abun saboda lokacin da ba a yi wannan gana ba ni ma matuƙa wahala ina yin ta saboda aiki na da kai biredi wani bi ma in na zo nan dole sai na banya wannan yaccin sannan zan kai biredi. Iya wahala dai na sha wahala kan ai wannan garar amma yanzu gaskiya alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah na yi farin ciki kwarai da gaske domin wannan gada da aka yi mana. A da in za mu taka za mu je kasuwa gaskiya in ma da damana ne nan ma ba ta biyuwa. Amma gashi yanzu Ubangiji ya sa an yi taimako an yi mana wannan gada.
The CSDP has also constructed drainages in Evuti in Lapai local government area and Tsingambako in Rafi local government area. These projects have been helpful in erosion control, particularly in Pango, Boso local government area.
Before they do this culvert now, it's very bad. We cannot be able to pass, especially rainy season time. But as we then do the thing now, the place is okay. Both leg, motorcycle, motor, everybody are passing.
So now it's very easy.
It's very easy to move, yes.
The project is a state government agency established by law, which was legislated in 2009 by the Niger State House Assembly. So it is expected that even after the World Bank withdrawal, Niger State CSDP has come to stay as a state government agency, and it is expected that the state government will continue to fund the operation and activities of the agency. And I think beyond September 2020, just as you said, the World Bank has designed another project which is on the pipeline, and very soon I think that project will run for another 2 years after September. So apart from that, I think and that project portfolio is going to be over $500 million for the whole country. So and Niger State, I'm sure we are going to key in. The state government will key in.
There is no doubt in the fact that the CSDP additional financing through the demand-driven approach to development has been a gainful investment in human capacity and infrastructural growth. As a result, it is estimated that more than 1 million poor people in Niger State now have access to social, economic, and natural resource management services, with increased number of LGAs working with the community groups through the Community-Driven Development (CCD) strategy in collaboration with the World Bank and the federal government in tackling poverty.